Red Dead Redemption. Sangue, morte e redenção. Peso. Não deu nem tempo de ler. Eu chegando e ó. Dá licença aí, caralho. Sai da frente e empurra. Sai. Primeiro carro da existência. Um jogo, a Rockstar, que apresentou. Não sei traduzir coisas, caralho. Eu tô em Blackwater. Porra, esqueci de ler, caralho. Eu tô em Blackwater, estação de águas pretas. E tem 2 randola aí me entregando no trem. Toma, sangue, morte, redenção, caralho. Cheguemos. Olha que cara bonito. Vá até o salão. Bom dia. Ô, bebo. Um mendigo que me conhece por algum motivo. Eu mesmo. É.
Your friends from Blackwater hired me to guide you.
They ain't my friends, but pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front.
Oxe, só se for agora.
You ain't gonna find sturdier horses than these in all of New Albany. Deal.
Sai da frente, caralho. Cara, é os guri.
So it's Fort Mercy you
Bora, meu
want
bom.
to visit? Up to the fort in a long time. Strange place for a decent fella to want to visit, if you don't mind me saying.
Who said I was a decent fella?
It's been abandoned for years now. Folks say it was built during the Mexican War. What kinds of soldiers around back then?
Why'd they leave?
Well, I ain't entirely sure. I heard they had to go up north to fight Indians, or maybe they got tired of being soldiers and went looking for gold. You know how things is. So what are you doing up at the fort?
I'm looking for an old friend.
Well, like I says, you ain't gonna find many folk round those parts these days. Those you do find are about as sociable as an ulcerated back tooth. I mean, I ain't one to judge a man by the company he keeps, but...
Well, he ain't been friends for a long time.
Are you planning on spending any time in Armadillo, Mr. Marston?
I doubt it. I ain't planning on staying very long.
Well, if you're fixing for some female company, you can do a lot worse than Armadillo. Fine as cream gravy they are. Not like Thieves Landing. Dang, those girls ain't even fit for a drinking man to hole up with.
I'm a married man, I'm afraid.
Tô casado,
Ain't we
cara.
all?
Velho fudido.
You ain't very talkative, are you?
Nope.
I'm just
Cala a
chewing the
boca,
dog,
velho. Só me
mister.
leva no
That's how
lugar, pelo
I
amor de
am.
Deus.
I'll tell you, Mr. Marston, those coyotes eat better than I do. Almost there, Mr. Marston, just over this hill.
Aí, jogo bonito, ó.
Listen, mister. This here's what's left of Fort Mercer. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
Oxi,
So I
eu conheço
understand.
esses guri aí sim. Oxi.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a good time.
Eu vou matar cada um desses filha da puta. Ô! Ô de casa!
Bill! Bill, I've come for you!
Eu vou te quebrar, meu.
Bill Williamson! Come out here right now!
Go away now, John. Don't make me kill you.
Nobody needs to
então.
kill anyone, Bill.
You must think I was born yesterday. You always did think I was an idiot.
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh. Do I look like I need saving?
Bill, please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
Well, you never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
Bill, I implore you think about this.
You implore me? You implore me.
Qual foi, carai?
You always were one for fancy words. Oh. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge! No more Dutch! And no more you. Implores. I implores you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Well?
Oh. Poor John.
Ai, 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 ai.
Oh, you're alive.
Ai, ai.
So it would seem.
Mais ou menos,
So,
tô
how
mais
do
ou
you
menos.
feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
Bonnie McFarland. Miss Bonnie McFarland.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarland. I don't know.
So what were you doing?
Just trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
Thank you, miss. See my hat?
I have. And, what will you do now?
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later? Help me patrol the perimeter. You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you for saving my life, I mean.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that in mind.
Vá até Benny, Bonnie.
Mr. Marston,
Sorry.
back in the land of the living, I
Figured
Look.
it's about time I started paying back that $15.
Well, no time to waste. The horses are saddled up over here.
Caralho, filho, acabei de tomar um tiro. Você quer que eu ande de cavalo? Vambora. Dá licença aí. Valeu.
And here's the corral. This one's for the horses. What do you think?
I'm no expert, but it certainly looks like a fine corral.
I suspect you've stolen more horses than you've broken.
Now, where'd you get such an idea?
First impressions are hard to erase.
Xenofóbico.
That's the train station. Things sure have changed since the line finally got finished, bringing in all sorts of new folk like yourself.
Is that such a bad thing?
Change is only good when it makes things better.
Faz sentido, né?
That's the barn over there. Paul built it himself when I was just a little girl.
O brabo. Poxa, caralho, não tô conseguindo olhar, caralho.
And here we are, back at the house. Let's stop for a while before we head out on patrol.
You'll get no complaint from me, Miss McFarland.
Well, are we going inside?
Calma aí, ó. Tá com pressa? Tá com ansiedade? Caralho, calma.
How about a cold drink, Mr. Marston?
Thank you, ma'am. Getting shot then riding a horse seems to take it out of you. I could use a rest.
Sure. Come on in. I'll show you the house and then you can sit for a while.
Thank you.
Mr. Marston,
Miss McFarland.
remember me telling you about the trouble we've been having with rustlers and other undesirables?
I do?
Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Sure.
Ok,
I want to see just who
agora.
is trespassing.
Embora, pé de pano. Não, esse aqui dá um caralho. Uma.
Let's go. Keep your eyes open and try not to get yourself shot again.
Quem que eu vou matar?
Thank you, Mr. Marston. I feel a lot happier someone's along with me.
I feel a lot happier now I
Poxa,
got a
tamo
rifle.
junto, caralho.
Well, with your trigger itch and my feminine intuition, we should make quite a team. Look, those damn rabbits are at the crops again. Get down and give me a hand, will
Que
you?
caralho? Ah, tá. Para!
For the pop.
Toma,
Nice, shoot.
toma,
Better shoot
toma,
rabbits.
toma. Nossa, o pai é muito bom. Cadê o outro? Cadê o... Eu vou matar todos? Toma, toma.
Looks like we'll be having rabbit stew
Um fugiu, mas... É pra mandar mensagem, né? Pra não voltar mais.
Let's get going. We've still got plenty of ground to cover.
Embora.
If it's not the rustlers stealing our cattle, it's the rabbits stealing our crops.
It ain't never easy living off the land like this.
Olha lá,
Maybe
ó.
you should move to a big city.
Ah,
Become a
fudido.
lady of leisure.
Damn coyotes are back! We can't afford to lose any more livestock.
Já foi. Já foi também. Os tem mó em bote. Que assim que é bom, filho. Ó. Hoje não, filho. Eu tenho que pegar na mão. Foda-se. Ah, merda. Nossa, eu acertei um tiro nele. Você viu, né? Você
You
viu,
know,
né?
you can actually handle a rifle.
It's something I've had a little experience in.
Maybe Bill Williamson did get lucky after all.
Luck didn't really come into it, miss.
You're a useful man to have around the ranch, that's for sure. But don't think I've forgotten what brought
Era
you
pra eu levar
here.
isso como
We'll
um
do whatever we
elogio,
can to
cara.
help you.
I sure appreciate that, Miss McFarland.
This is you, Mr. Marston.
Caralho.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Marston. Makes me kind of happy I saved your life. Get some sleep and I will see you in the morning.
Good night, Miss McFarland.